don't know it in I do. We make you love me so daddy. No be say I too sappy. Yeah. But you love me constantly. Yeah. I don't know where I for day. If not be you, the lead the way. Your grace and mercy, no they feel. Lord, you they love consistently. This your love, it is all I want. This your grace, it's my warm embrace. That dig back all me see. Dig back all me see. My warm embrace, daddy, Ibakala me see. Ibakala me see. This your love, this your love. Never seen your kind of love before. This your love, yeah. This your love, oh. This your love.
Is something true. It don't change on what I do. You stay the same old way. Nothing can make you take your love from me. Hey, no one else deserves our praise. Ooh, you come through for me on the hard days. Tell my story for one name. The only love that says nothing could ever separate me from this your love. It's all I want. This your grace is my warm embrace. Daddy, Ibakala me see. Ibakala me see. This your love is all I want. This your grace is my warm embrace. Daddy, Ibakala me see. Ibakala me see.
Kachama, oh, Kachama. When I look around, all I see is your love. Kachama, oh, Kachama.
When I look around,
all I see is your love. Kachama, oh, Kachama.
When I look around,
all I see is your love. Kachama, oh, Kachama.
When I look around,
all I see is your love. When I look around,
all I see is your love. When I look around, all I see is your love.
Come on. See. One time, say. Elelele. Elelele. Egbegbe. 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 Okay, so you must say, come on. Can you feel it? Say. Can you feel it? Yeah, bro. Can you feel it? Say. One time. Can you feel it? Say. Come on. 1, 2. Jump to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
be just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
One more time, sir.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Everyone, let's do this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder when... And the shot! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
1, 2. Who's Sabiran?
And it's Pedri. To the right. Now this could be a chance. Ball swung in.
Oil Petri.
Yes, it's going to go down. They've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is it. Stop to the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short.
Hey, hey, Berby!
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Yamal. Pedri. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Here's Lewandowski. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply...
Lewandowski! He will be livid with himself. Plays a sharp little ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to pass it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri aimed beyond the defence. Great chance!
Oil Petri.
Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And it's Royce. Knocks it into space. It's fallen! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Guardiola. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Albert Ferrer, a true great in every sense of the word. And it's Gavi. Gavi! Oh, that is very close.
Gavi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now there's a fine ball. That's going to go a long way. Pedri. And this is Lewandowski. Now can he find... And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's De Jong. Pedri. Lewandowski. That's the keeper's ball. Pedri gives it back. De Jong. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And he's away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, sweet feet. Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's forced to go back. And it's Royce. And this is Forlan. Ball's played through. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Over to the left. Gavi. Oh, such a clever touch.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lewandowski! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as success.
And time is up. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Pedri gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Yamal, played out wide. Pedri. Lewandowski. Albert Ferrer. And it's Gavi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Balde. And it's Gavi. And here's Lewandowski, out towards the flank. Pedri is onto this. Kante does well to get it back. Feyenoord look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
In with the challenge. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Balde. And Kubasi. Pedri. That is good alertness. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Batistuta. A probing pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Albert Ferrer. And it's De Jong. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more. So neither side has yet broken through. And now they can clear their lines. Gavi. Son Heung-min. Searching pass he's played there. Albert Ferrer, a player of legendary status. And it's Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Feyenoord appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Good read, needed to be. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And this is Son Heung-min. Gavi. And now the breakaway. Kante wins the duel this time. Over to the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get rid. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for Feyenoord, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Replace him is number 21, Fernando Torres.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Cross to the back post. And now they can spring out of defence. Gavi.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Zico.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely, now then. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. And that's been slipped through. Hakimi can get it clear. Now this could be a chance. Van Dijk gets it away. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Now there's a fine ball. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Goes looking wide. Back towards the middle. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 8.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's in on goal. He might... Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Hello bro, Abdullah here, how are you doing?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And it's Messi. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. And he's played it back. Looking to play him in. Gabriel gets good distance on it. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Little pass back. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Quarter of an hour played. Kökçü.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone for goal! Magnificent from Matheus Cunha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Matheus Cunha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Monaco have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let...
Real chance! He scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's...
He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Half an hour played now. That's been slit through. This looks promising. Pedri. De Jong. Nicely spread. And that's going right the way across. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And the keeper beats it away. Koundé played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Lewandowski. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rashford gets into a good position. Gavi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, it's hit the post! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Araujo, Koundé, and it's Pedri. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Pedri. It's Gavi. Over to the left. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 75 minutes played. And it's Pedri. And here's Rashford. Albert Ferrer. Kubasi. And Araujo. And it's Koundé. That's a throw. No, that's been intercepted. Konate. Lewandowski. Fernandes. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution for Monaco, number 15.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 20, Mohamed Kudus. Number 4, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 11, Mbappe. 22.
Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Number 22.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Lofted in, brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. And this is Kane. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen. He rises! Oh, it rattles the bar! Has a look and place it forward. Back into the middle. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. De Jong. And it's Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Spread it left. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hakimi. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played down the flank.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Dembele! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Has a shot! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
Gavi. De Jong. Oh, good spread. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please be reminded that
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. And it's Koundé. Looking tidy in possession here. Rashford gets into some space. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And he's being shifted off it. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
And he shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Pedri certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
De Jong is there and he can pick it up. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared away and claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? He's got away. Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Gavi, out towards the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Might be danger here. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out to the right. Yamal. This is De Jong. And here's Lewandowski.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri. Park Ji-sung did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rashford. Lovely feet. Played out wide. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Batistuta. So that's it. It is all over. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Lewandowski taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Albert Ferrer turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pedri!
Pedri made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Koundé. Some good work on the right flank here. That's very neat. And it's De Jong. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lewandowski in the hunt and looking through. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. De Jong! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Tries to pass it through. Half an hour played now. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. And this is Forlan. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 24, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Lewandowski. And it's Gavi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Hangs one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Yamal. Now the ball, he gets big. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Distributed tidily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong, it's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rashford, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Albert Ferrer gets it away. And it's Pedri. Baresi wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. De Jong. Albert Ferrer. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Can he latch on to this?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Diego Forlan. Number 5, Mbappe. Number 11, Griezmann.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Number 8, Vinicius Junior.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. De Jong gets over and intercepts. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Balde. Gavi. That's a little off target. Played out to the right.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Owen. Nicely spread. Rafinha gets into some space. Oh, that's ambitious. Van der Vaart. Owen. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gavi. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that has been knocked clear. He's got away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bale. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And now they can clear their lines. De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's hoisted clear. Nuno Mendes plays it all the way forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. Rashford.
There they go, hunting again.
It's run loose here. Well, oh no, this does not look good. Xavi Alonso. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Alonso.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the ball's come loose here. And that would have been some goal.
Xabi Alonso really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
This possibly the last play of the half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Gavi. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Yamal. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's shot a goal!
Yamal. Albert Ferrer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gavi. And it's Serginho. Messi. Bale finds himself offside. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Gavi. Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been cut short. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lewandowski! And it's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 10,
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try...
Tries a shot!
Number 11, Rafinha.
Serginho
Number 20,
clears.
Dani Olmo. Number 7, Ferran Torres.
And that's definitely not his best. And that's played in low. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, shooting chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. And time is up. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Ajax.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are already chasing the chance! Oh, crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. And here's Pedri.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro clears. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And this is Lewandowski, over to the left. Now it's Rashford. That'll be a throw. Pedri. And they're quick to press.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Jong. Gavi. He shifted it to the flank. Threads one in.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Pedri. Pedri, good driving. Pedri! Off the post! And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Pedri. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Now the cross, terrific header! They've done it! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will...
And a chance! And he hits the net! Right back in the game! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 14, Rashford. Number 9.
Played out to the right.
Number 10,
Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
number 20.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
And he shoots! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Nicely spread. Rafinha, he's picked his way through. And the finish! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution.
Ball's gone out of play. Christensen, Gavi. He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the It's Kluivert! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Adams cuts it out, distributed tidily. And that could well leave a mark.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rafinha with the short one. He's on it, can he get away? Belletti. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
A quick reminder today that smoking
How do you
is
look back
only
on the game
allowed
then,
in
Jim?
areas shown
I think
in
we
this
just
map.
saw a
Thank
team
you for your
winning
cooperation.
by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talentastic.
Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski has alert to the possibility. Torres! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he latch on to this? Rashford receives it in a good... And the finish! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely shaped ball. Rashford. De Jong. Threads one in. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Albert Ferrer, a player of legendary status. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's played it in low. And they've got rid. Now it's Forlan.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's played through for him. And he's there to belt it away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A probing pass. Fernando Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Gavi. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 99, Anguissa.
The second half then, just getting going.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Danger averted for now. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Goes for a shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Albert Ferrer. De Jong. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Rashford. And it's Rashford. Now it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Haaland. Rashford. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now that looks a decent ball.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Haaland. And he's well. And he shoots! And he's straight offside. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Tries to pass it through, pressing high and with purpose. And this is Messi. Oh, he's burst through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's got away. Dani Olmo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gavi. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.